Hi guys, and welcome back to another video Gaming with Powers. I'm Jake, and today I'm going to piggyback off a video we just released, which was the unboxing of the 51st State Ultimate Edition. I felt like we moved through that video pretty quickly. It didn't give you guys a chance to see everything and all the components in the game. So today I wanted to do a more in-depth look at the components and also show you how I kind of put everything into the box and how I stored it. So let's go ahead and jump right in, guys. Time the table where we got everything set up. Okay, guys. So as always, or as you guys saw previously, this is 51st State, the Ultimate Edition. This is going to come with the base game and the 6 expansions to the game. So let's go ahead and jump right in, guys, and we'll do a more in-depth look at everything. So of course, we have our nice little welcome note here. We have the rulebook. Pretty nice rule book. This rule book is going to have everything that you need, guys. And so it's going to start from the very beginning with all of the components that you need for the base game. And then it's going to move to, as you move through it, it's going to have your solo variant information with adding in some new variants. So 4 new variants. And then from my understanding, we have a new solo mode called Borgo Automa. And so it's going to give you all the directions for that. And then as you progress through the rulebook, it's going to give you details on every single expansion, guys, that is in the game and all the cards and rules that you would need to know. So a very nice comprehensive rulebook. And then in the back, it tells you some of the promotional content that should be in your box as well. So let's go ahead and dive in and move through all of these things, guys. And so I can show you what we got. So on top, we have the No Man's Land Playmat. This is a playmat that came with the campaign when you back the campaign. And so I love how it will fit in the box. It's not super thick. It's a pretty thin playmat, but the backside is nice and sticky, so it won't really move anywhere. But again, I just love how thin it is to where it's going to be able to store in the box. And it looks nice. From my understanding, is that there are cards that you would normally put down, but with the playmat, you don't even have to put the cards down because all the symbols are there already for you. So you don't even need to use the cards, but if you wanted to, you could put the cards on top. And go from there. But yep, this is the No Man's Land expansion playmat. So next, guys, they gave us a nice little solo variant pamphlet with the 4 different variants with the rules. I've heard a lot of people say, guys, that they're not quite sure why they gave you this, but I can see here that it's almost just like a quick reference sheet instead of having to go to the rule book, right? So let me grab the pages of the rule book. So instead of having to have this rule book out with all the rules for my variant, I can just have this nice little handy dandy pamphlet sheet with the rules of each mode that I'm playing in right here, so I can just look at it. And then on the back it comes with nice little artwork. All right, so that is the solo mode pamphlet. Here is the game board, the cardboard punch out game board, the score tracker. All right. So now let's kind of dive in and see how I organized everything, okay? So I'll start with this little bundle, this little box right here. Man, what I love about Portal Games and this, and as I take this off, what I love about this, Portal Games and Empires of the North as well, is just the trays, man. The trays where I can store everything. So it's funny how when I set everything up 2 days ago after the unboxing, that I watched a video today. The day I'm filming this is on Friday, and I saw Z Garcia actually set it up this same way, and I found it easier for me to have the contact tokens directly across from the actual resource that I need, right? So the gray contact tokens with the gears, the blue contact tokens with the fuel, the red contact tokens with the guns. I did the workers and the bricks here, and across from the workers, guys, I did the police shields along with, let me get in here, along with the gun, the ammo symbols, okay? So I did the police shields with the ammo symbols across from the workers, and then across from the bricks, I did the rebuild construction tokens, and then the generic, the universal contact tokens here, okay? So that's how I have everything set up. So all of my tokens, guys, these are just cardboard punch outs. I do kind of I wonder if they've ever thought about making like a wooden resource or a wooden version of the contact tokens, but then that would probably dramatically increase the price of the game. But I don't know. It's just, I wonder if you guys ever thought about it, having wooden, like actual resource tokens, but then being able to have plastic, or maybe plastic tokens would have been better, being able to have plastic tokens of these and then wooden tokens of these. But yeah, that's kind of how everything organized. So let's take a look at the difference here in this one is we have screen printed resources. So if we take a look at the gear here, guys, you can see there's some little rust, it looks like, there on the top of the gear. On the fuel can, we have your generic standard symbol that marks it as a fuel can. On the guns here, it looks like we have the chamber, or the, I don't know what you would call it, the grip that you pull back, and then the trigger on the gun, if you guys can see that. On our workers, we got gas masks printed on the workers, and then the bricks has like little cracks in them as well to be able to look at those. So these are the screen printed resources. This is a deluxe upgrade. Well, I don't want to say deluxe upgrade, but this is a game found stretch goal exclusive upgrade, and then we just have our generic tokens. All right, so I'm gonna go put this to the side and put the little tray on top. So then next, guys, what I did with this second layer, right? These are where all your boards are gonna go right here. So let's take a look at the different factions. Now, I did not get the Uranopolis factions because I actually late pledged this game and didn't realize that I had to add on the Uranopolis. But you have the New York faction, you have the Mutants Union, you have the Appalachian Federation, you have the Hegemony, the Texas, woo, go Texas, Texas faction, the University faction, the Merchants Guild, and the Mississippi faction. And each side has its flip, so you can have a female and a male side for each of these. So there's the male side Mississippi, female side Mississippi, female side Merchants Guild, male side Merchants Guild. We have the female side University, male side University. All right. We have the female side Texas, looking like a Lone Ranger, and the male side Texas. All right. Oh, I think I messed some of them up. There we go. All right. We have the Hegemony female side, and that's the Hegemony male side. All right. We have the Appalachian Freedom female side, and that is the, well, that's a female side. All right, well, they're both females. Looks like to me. All right. I mean, we don't judge over here. We have the Mutants Union, probably the female side, and then the Mutants Union male side. And then we have the New York Guild female side and the New York Guild the male side. All right, guys. They will all fit nicely in this little spot. Okay, then over here on the right-hand side, guys, this is just all of the base game components, all right? So these are all the cards from the that are in the base game, as well as a couple of the promo sets, and I can't get that one out. All right. So these are all the cards from the base game. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of these. So what do we got? We got the docks. We got a fuel tank. We got a quarry. An assassin, okay. Deserted colony, a school. All right. We got boiler room. All right. Pub. Construction vehicles. Sharash. Parking lot. We got an oil rig. Brick supplier. Arena. Confessor. Refinery. Factory, rubble, murderer's pub, gasoline drinker's den, excavator, wrecked tank. All right, we got the old cinema, a museum, church, brick storage, camp, methane storage, city guards, scrap metal, Crossroads, Underground Warehouse, Ruined Library, and Thieves' Den. Okay, let's grab some more of these cards and just see what we got. All right, we got a Hideout, Oil Trader, Clay Pit, Radioactive Fuel, Scrap Trader, Rubble Trader, Shipwreck, Weapon Trader, Bioweaponry, Negotiator, Shadow, Assembly Plant, Gasoline Cultist, Skyscraper, Gun Shop. It's pretty cool. Oilman Fortress, Hideout, Corner Shop, Archive, Bioweaponry, Clay Pit, Radioactive Fuel, Shipwreck, Thieves Caravan, Motel, Merc Outpost, Huge Machinery, Abandoned Suburbs, Huge Machinery again, Shelter, Gunsmith, Convoy. All right, so those are all the cards it looks like in the base game, guys. And then as well, I added some of the promos that came with it. So these are promos from the Game Found campaign. So we got a wrecked airplane, Fixer, Armored Car, Secret Stock, Propaganda Center, Friendly Local Gun Store, Jen's Transport, the Borderline Pub, a Water Arena, Junk Nomads, the Pole Vaulters, that's kind of cool, the best card in the game, Z's Tower, based off Z Garcia himself. That's pretty cool that they put a card in here for him. And then we have the IBN Headquarters, the Traditionalist Tower, the Post Capital, and the Desert Monolith. All right. So those are all the cards for the base game. And then the other cards for the base game are going to be your red, let me see what you would call these guys. They are going to be your red connection cards. So we have the punks for the red connection cards. We got punks. We have thugs here. And then your blue connection cards, we have merchants and a junk train. Okay. So all of these cards, and what's in there? Junk train again. Yep. And all of these cards are just from the base game. And then, so I got all the cards. I got the connection cards here. And then I have some of the components. So these are the wooden markers here. And my discrepancy, guys, and a lot of people's discrepancy, is that some of these icons are very hard to see. Like that one, if you can see that, that is very hard to tell the symbol on that. And then some of the colors are jacked up in regards to into what they don't really match up as well with the guild. And if I can show you, like, see like the New York faction. So this one you'll be able to tell. I mean, this one is kind of picky, but like you can see how the gray here is a lighter gray and then it's a darker gray on the New York faction. And so that's kind of my stickler there. Some of them you can hardly see, like, or hardly tell. Like, here's a good example, right? So this one is like a straight orange, right? That's orange. Now look at the color of the marker. It's kind of like a yellowish, right? So that's my only gripe with that. But I put the wooden markers in the middle. I also put any of the solo components and the ×5. The other two things in here were the original first player marker, and like they gave you a special token to write your name on it for your game, to say that it's your game. That was kind of funny. But yeah, so this is all, I've stored all the base components out here, all right? Then underneath this box, guys, is going to be all of the expansion content. So I have organized it like just kind of like this. And so everything's going to be in order from the back of the book. So you'll have the Winter, the New Era, the Scavengers, the Allies, then the Moloch, then the No Man's Land, and then some promotional content. So let's go ahead and jump right in with the Winter expansion. So this is just going to add some new cards with some new effects. So we have the Courthouse, the Wreckers, the Demolition Team, the Hangar, the Haven, Expedition Camp, Boiler Room, Excavator, Steel Eagle, Landfill, Outpost Mercenary, Storehouse, Black Fortress, Craftsman Guild, Tanker Shipwreck, the Sheriff's Office, Small Factory, Cistern, Construction Site, Wire Entanglement. We got 2 of those. Suppliers, Power Station, Oilman, Crossing, Hibernation Chambers, Oil Cinema, Rex Tank, Dream City, Dark Vision Guards, Ted's Bus, Transmitter, Propaganda Station, 8 Mile, Mobile Storage, Black Market, Solitary Trader, Military Warehouse, The Hold, Military Depository, Salt Lake Tower, the Marketplace, Combat Vehicle, Camino Real, Caravaner, Pub, Body Hunters, Marketplace, Patriot Tower, and Armed Merchants. All right, so those are just all the cards that will come with the winter expansion, nothing else. Let's move right into the new era expansion, guys. Again, nothing too fancy here. Okay, guys, nothing too fancy here. We have just some extra cards. So we have the Hidden Forge, Pete's Office, Guild's Garage, Car Garage, Truck, Ganger's Dive, Mesmerizer's Dwelling. We got 2 of those. Rifle, Hunters, Church, Old Settlements, Human Trafficker, Radioactive Colony, Foundation, Black Market Contacts, Espionage Center, Secret Outpost, Pete's Office, Preacher of the New Era, Disassembly Workshop, The Bronx Gang, Lemmy Storage, Labor Camp, Post Office, Training Camp, Builders, Rehabilitation Center, Oil Field, Brick Village, Combat Zone, Pickers, Ohio Cavalry, Ricky the Merchant, Haven, Natural Shelters, Production Manager, Bus Station, Gasoline Tower, Excavator, Courthouse, Expedition Camp, Hangar, Iron Gang, and then Iron Gang. All right, so that is the new era expansion cards. All right, let's move on to the Scavengers, okay? So the Scavengers is going to add some new cards as well as some new connection cards. So let's take a look at these. So we got, and it's going to add some new yellow connection cards. Okay, so we got the Demolition Site, we have the Dipillated Factory, the Hidden Clay Pit, Morgan's Factory, Shady Scrapyard, Dogs of War, TNT. We got Trash Collectors. We have Garbage Digger, Reconstruction Team, Sacrificial Pit, Mutant's Den. All right, we have the, actually, I think you know what I'm gonna do, guys, and then just take them off the top. All right, so Pony Express, Zone of Death, Leisure Spot, No Pain, No Gain. We have the Labor Colony, Warehouse Settlement. All right, we have Assault, New Village Rising, Max Damage. Okay, Keeper of the Scrap Heap. Just take a couple here. Keeper of the Scrap Heap, Scoring the Ruins. All right, actually better if I do it like that. Scoring the Ruins, Scavengers, Nuclear Preacher. All right, 2 of those. Red Anja, Demolition Mike, Demolition Tommy, a school, another school again, another school. And then here are the yellow connection cards. So we got Ruins, Buildings, and Buildings. All right. What's that? That's the Scavengers. All right. So that is the Scavengers pack. Up next, guys, the next expansion we have is the Allies expansion. So these Allies expansion comes with some tokens here, which are going to be influence types of tokens. For basically just new location types of tokens, all right? So we have, let me grab these cards from here. I think I'm just going to put them face up. So we have Iron Kelly, Underworld Disco, Specialized Weaponry. We have a Smelter Forge, Hazmat Ravine, The Reserve, Junkyard Mech, Sullivan's Factory, Voltaic Prophet, Jill Cage, Handy Scraps, Radioactive Boost, Handout, Stormcatchers, Offshore Factory, Red Mask, Sacrificial Chapel, Gang Retreat, Mechanic, Arranged Attack, Ugly Timmy, fortified mine, high-speed heist, heavy turrets, light turrets, crazy carbine, fighting rig, rat hunting, monster truck militia, desert rider, stealthy thieves, crossfire, captives, taxi, craftsman, surveillance, neutral ground, arms dealer, rat district, agreement, Sharish technology, mother of rats, gladiator's apprentice, exchange point, bribe, eyes in the city, rat den, rodent restoration, toxic waste, and borderlands. All right, those are all the cards that are coming in the Allies expansion, and that is also bringing in some new location types. All right, moving on to the next one, the Moloch expansion. So the Moloch expansion is actually going to come with a special promo tile, the Moloch server room. And so what this says is on your turn, let me double check exactly what it said, because it was back here in the promo. So it said, each time you would hack a machine, instead of taking it to your hand, you may place a gear token on the server room. Once you place enough gear tokens on the server room, you can flip it over and it becomes hacked. And it says each player will receive 5 ammo for each following round, and you will deploy 1 fewer machine. Okay, so that comes with the Moloch cards. And then let's see what we got here for the, or that comes with the Moloch expansion. That was a GameFound promo. And then let's see the cards we got. So we got a security breaker, we got a scrap collector volunteer, deconstructed creeper, panzer tank, we got a captured scanner, high-tech seller, retrieved, what does that say? Kasparov. We got a caged mutant, mutant's necropsy, load of augmentations, access carapax, heavy caravan, Luke's tech shop, magnum opus code, VR breaker, rider of the wires, loose scrap corner, networking, exoskeleton, outpost patrol, sneaking, data bot, burn them all, risky inspection, intruder, mutants mech, destroying the machine, hunter, protector, juggernaut. Oh, so these are all machines now, real quick, guys. So these are all the machine cards that you will face right here. So we have the hunter machine, which that's its backside. All right. We have the protector machine. All right. We have the juggernaut machine. We have the clown machine. The hybrid machine. The defender machine. The annihilator machine. The guard machine. The hornet machine. The netter machine, the configurator or conflagrator machine. We got the mantis machine, the stormtrooper machine, the heavy hunter machine, the hound machine, the gladiator, all right, the transporter. We have the mother. We have the 7G transmitter, all right. Heavy defender, all right. Golems, Ripper, heavy clown. So these are going to be the promo. These are going to be the promo set cards that came for the Moloch expansion. So we have the State Core machine. We have the Propellant Scavenger machine. We have the Firewaller machine. And then we have the Moloch Plus machine. Okay, guys, so those are all the cards in the tile that come with the Moloch expansion. All right, then we have the new No Man's Land expansion. So the No Man's Land expansion is going to come with a few tokens here. Let me double check. So these are going to be outpost tokens. All right, and then let's take a look at the cards here from this expansion here. So we have the Eden Watchtower, the Luke's Pawn Shop, Wasteland Sanctuary, the End of 66, the South Shelter Parcels, the House on the Hill, the Black Forest, the Bullet Rain Zone, we have the Bulletproof Truck, the Metal Scrap Golem, the Racing Truck, High Voltage Gate, the Merry Chug, the Extra Lane, Burning the Bridges, Bribed Mercenaries, Fragile Defense Systems, the Unexpected Surplus Supplies, the Riding Heart of the Wasteland, Playing in the Swamps, the Sewer Gourmet, Windrose Sign, Duel in Main City, Tony's Valley Forge, Loading Point, Desert Sigma Forces, High Tech Burrowers, Container Base, Iron Gang's Refill Area, Star Rocket Launcher, Radioactive Fish Warriors, Dried Colorado Steam Bed, Fuel Dump Ground, Toxic Moat, Half Star Hotel, Projectile Tower, Diesel Tank, 15 Floor City, and then here are the cards that are available from the playmat that you could, if you did not have the playmat, then you would just have those cards and you would put them in their desired spots. All right. So that is the No Man's Land expansion, guys. All right. So that is all of the expansions to you. Then in the middle, we have the 51st State Game Found exclusive first player marker. And then the last two spots here, guys, is just some promotional game found content as well. So the first one is going to be the cities. So you have 3 city tiles along with some tokens for that. And basically you would set this up along with the base game. And you can interact with these city tiles by either making deals with them or by raising them, and every turn they would produce goods. The next set of tiles over here are border tiles, okay? So you got 4 border tiles, and then you have an arena tile as well. So the border tiles, guys, go with the base game. You're going to put this tile in between you and your character, and this is going to be like a border state or town with you. And then you'll be able to... I believe you'll be able to interact with these during an action. You may activate a border tile near you. Okay, so you can activate these borders, and then the arena tile has own special rules during the action phase. You can place one of your workers here to have him kind of participate in the arena, and then pay the tokens to get the action points with that. Okay, so that is everything, all of the components in the game, guys, and that is how I stored everything. So again, what I did was put all of the expansions, so that the winter, the new era, and so forth down here. And then in the next slot of trays here, I put all of the faction boards, where they're supposed to go, and then all of the base game content with some of the promos. And then the last thing I did was put the box or the resources components just like this, so I can make it easier. And then basically all you do, guys, is what I'll just do then is put the tracker here, have the solo there. I'll put the No Man's Land board right on top, or the game mat right on top. I'll put the rule book in here, and you can still see I got a little bit of room. I got about that much room from between the box to the top, and then we just slide the box on top, guys, and everything fits nice and snug, and we're good to go. All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this more in-depth look of 51st State Ultimate Edition and everything that comes with it, and how I kind of put everything in the trays and how it works to organize it. All right, guys, go ahead and drop in a box and comment if you got it. How did you do everything, or put everything in the box? Did you do the same way I did, or did you have another way? I'd be curious to see another way of how you guys organized it. And as always, guys, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when new content drops. And if you have not already, subscribe to our channel so we can keep bringing you more awesome content. All right, guys, y'all have a great one. Bye.